Hello and good evening. I'm Steve Eager. First on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight. Police say a special needs student was repeatedly tied down on his school bus, so forcefully, in fact, it left him with injuries. The driver and monitor were fired and indicted on criminal charges. But the family is frustrated because they believe important information is still being withheld. Fox 4 Sean Rabb is in our Dallas newsroom with more on those claims. Sean.
Right. The family, they say they can't get information about what's happening with the cases. They don't know if plea bargains are in the work or not. But their biggest why right now, Steve, is why Dallas County Schools won't let them see the video from the school bus.
He's very energetic, fun, loving, loves to laugh, has a great smile.
Angie and Tom Moses beam when talking about their son, Hunter.
Never meets a stranger.
Never meets a stranger. He's diagnosed with severe mental retardation and autistic tendencies.
But last May, while being taken to his Carrollton ISD school, something happened to the 18-year-old who's nonverbal.
His teacher had gone to get him off of the bus and noticed that his arms had been tied down. Both of his arms had been tied down with the seat belts.
Dallas County Schools bus driver Richard Thurman and monitor Marilyn Graydon were arrested in May and since indicted on injury to a child. Both posted bond.
How many times do you know from the detective that it happened?
3.
That's because the detective has seen what they haven't. Video from cameras on the bus during the week of the incident. In the arrest affidavit, the detective wrote, "I observed the suspect, Richard Thurman, wrap the seatbelts around victim wrists, keeping him from lifting his arms. While restrained, the victim sustained visible bruises and scratches on both of his wrists." These pictures taken last May, the day of the incident, by Hunter's teachers. The monitor on the bus, Marilyn Graydon, the affidavit continues, knowingly observed Thurman restrain the victim with seatbelts, and also knowingly observed the restraints caused the victim pain and physical injury. Thurman told teachers and detectives he tied Hunter down because he kept touching Graydon and to keep him from hurting himself.
We are talking about a child that cannot communicate, that would not hurt a fly. To strap him down, I just don't know why anyone would do this.
Further frustrating the couple, Dallas County Schools not allowing them to see any video from the bus, so they don't know how many times Hunter was tied down.
We want to know, what did Hunter go through? Because he can't tell us. I mean, he's nonverbal, and we don't know.
Dallas County Schools did review the video almost immediately once it came to their attention, terminating the bus driver and the monitor. They were arrested, charged once again. In an email, Steve, Dallas County Schools tells me today they simply cannot release the video or let the family see it because other students are on the bus, and they say that's in accordance with the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act.
A couple quick questions. We talk about students on the bus and maybe getting out of hand if in fact that's, were there a lot of students so this monitor couldn't be focused on this young man who maybe needed help?
Well, as we understand it, what we've been told by Hunter's parents is that there were 2 other kids on that school bus. They've spoken to both of those kids' parents, and those parents said they'll give them written permission to let them see the video. Okay, so let me play devil's advocate. Let's say this young man was, for lack of a better term, out of control for a moment. I got to believe there's procedures in place for this monitor to take that do not include strapping down a student, correct? That is correct, and certainly not taking the seat belts and tying them around the arms, binding him to the seat. That is where the problem came in as far as Dallas County Schools is concerned, and now, of course, Dallas County, as the district attorney, is pressing forward with the felony charges.
Okay, Sean Rabb, thank you.